Helldivers 2, the next massive online space game, is meant to be played with friends or other people online. But what if you don't want to talk to other people online? And what if you have no friends, like me? Well, welcome aboard the SES King of Patriotism with your commander, KingKhi. The first thing I had to do was walk over to the war table to see which planet that I wanted to go to.
You may assess the current state of the galactic war. The conflict rages across many sectors. It is up to you where to lend your aid.
There was two options for me to choose from, the automatons or the pyramids. So I decided to choose the pyramids and go to the planet Fenrir 3.
Jump complete.
I was honestly extremely nervous as this was my first ever mission in this game, and I wasn't really sure what to expect. I had to choose a drop location so that I can raise the flag of Super Earth, but I was actually kind of confused on where I would want to land because I didn't want to land too close to the enemy, but I didn't want to land on extraction zone because I didn't really see a point in doing that. So I just clicked somewhere close and then nearby. After choosing my equipment, I was then launched down onto the planet, which gave me my first surprise of this game, which is you to maneuver your drop pod. I then went forward to the objective to raise the flag of Super Earth, but that was when I found my first alien bug. After being nervous for a little bit, I did what any reasonable person would do: kill it. After killing the first one, many more started to show up, and then a bug horde started. I began to run away as it started to overpower me. Many more of them started showing up from all sides. But after getting hit a few times, I finally realized on how to summon the flag of Super Earth down. After the flag was planted down, I was set on a timer. I had to wait until the flag was raised up to actually win the mission. But I realized I was running low on resources and quickly too, so I called in a resupply. After waiting for quite some time, another horde of the pyramids showed up, and I was right back at war with them again. After raising the flag of Super Earth, I had 35 minutes left to reach the extraction point. After reaching the extraction point terminal, I had to enter a specific arrow combination with the D-pad on my controller. But as soon as I did this, another horde of alien insects started running after me, and I still at this point forgot how to actually use my stim, so I'm still hurt. I still had another minute 40 seconds left on the clock until the extraction point came down, and I was looking all around me to see if any more insects were going to show up. And when they did, there was a lot of them, and I knew I was in danger. I knew that I had to survive right until the shuttle could come down, so I was fighting for my life.
T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. Bag's empty.
There was a horde of aliens and I didn't know how I was going to stand against them. I could just keep hearing mag empty, and I was constantly switching between each gun.
Bag's empty.
The shuttle finally came down. I was in a race to get inside the ship, but there were so many aliens in the way I couldn't get into it. I had to run around the whole entire base until I could find an opening.
Fire in the hole. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent. You have maintained our way of life.
And just like that, the first solo mission complete. And by myself, that was extremely stressful as I had to keep track on everything by myself, but it was also extremely fun. But that was way less compared to the next mission. The next mission was also another Pyramid mission, but instead it was held on the planet Merida. Now this planet was extremely dangerous as it was covered in a bunch of foliage and it was raining the whole time. This mission was specifically bug extermination, where I had to go around and killing the brood commanders. After a little bit of traveling, I found this small bug nest and I knew exactly what I needed to do. Kill them all. And then I found this new type of bug. It was one with the armor-plated head, so then I couldn't hit it head on. I had to circle around and see if I could get a better angle to shoot it at. But I believe this was cheating on a bug's part. You can't just wear heavy armor on top of you.
Mag's empty!
After killing the armor-plated bug, a new one came in. And guess what? This one can jump. And then the worst thing happened to me. Yeah, I didn't make it out of here alive. But luckily, the game gives you free respawns. But I don't know how exactly they work. I then went towards the objectives because I didn't really want to die again right before I could even kill the brood commanders. So then I started running straight towards them.
Injury? What injury? How'd you like the taste of freedom? Mag's empty.
And just like that, one brood commander down, but I was still being hunted down by the rest of the aliens that was literally right on top of me. So I just started running away because they weren't really my problem anymore, as I already killed the big bad guy. After I believed I got far enough away, I realized how low of resources I was, so I decided to call in some resupplies.
Last reload!
And during this whole moment, I had to be 100% focused. As I was defeating the aliens, I had to make sure that I wouldn't go into the water, because I didn't understand how that mechanic worked yet. And I had to make sure I was just going for the other brood commander. And still, there was 33 minutes left on the clock, and I didn't want that to run out. But get this, as I was running away from all the horn nests, I found another one. And this time, they spot me, because I throw a bomb at them, which I probably shouldn't have done. Yet they all started attacking me instantly. And then at that moment I realized that I was outnumbered. And then it happened again. Yeah, I died.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
ready to liberate.
So now I didn't realize how many respawns I have left before I'm actually out of the game. So then I just started running straight for the Brood Commander to see if I can find it. And this was the most difficult part of the whole mission.
Have a taste of democracy.
And this was it, the massive nest area where all the aliens were. And all I had to do was just find the Brood Commander and kill it. And that will be the end of this mission. And I can actually leave the planet. But as luck would have it, I only found more aliens, the ones that I didn't need, and death.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate. Throwing grenade.
And just like that, I died again. And at this point I was feeling pretty demotivated. Will I ever find the Brood Commander before I run out of respawns? And I just didn't know what to do anymore. All I could do was continue to look at the map to see where I was headed. And after so much traveling, far away from the original point where I thought it was, I finally found it. And this is where we reached the final fight of man versus bug.
Last reload. Out of ammo. How about a nice cup of liberty?
Freedom triumphs over tyranny once more.
That's right, I finally did it after so much death and heartache. I was finally able to kill the Brood Commander. And all I had to do was run to the extraction beacon and I will be safe. When I finally actually got to the extraction point, there was loot all over the ground. I was just finding more and more ammo, and it was just perfect. As you can see my resources, I have practically none. I still called down a resource supply nonetheless, but now I was ready for the final battle.
I'm out. Out of ammo. Mag's empty. Last reload. See.
Once I finally made it back to the terminal after defeating all the alien bugs, I realized that I now have to wait for another 2 minutes before the extraction shuttle comes down. It feels like in this game it's a constant war between the time of waiting and the ammunition that you have.
Empty. Freedom forever. Mag's empty.
And nothing's more stressful in this game than hearing the word mag empty, as that means you realize that there's a bunch of bugs around you and you can't hit to reload.
estate!
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Today you carved another foot in a long climb to liberty.
And that is the second mission of this video complete. Playing this game solo made me realize how stressfully fun it is just by yourself, having to constantly watch your surroundings and having only yourself as your own teammate. Honestly, I love the way that this game works, and the mechanics of it are extremely unique to this game. If you want to see more of these videos, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm planning on uploading another one of these videos later into the future where I actually have some in-game commentary. See you in the next one.